work schedule is all over the place, but my focus is to make sure it doesn't conflict with meeting times. I know how important it is to be here.
That's wonderful. So how's work anyways?
There is an issue that recently came up, an event that's taking place where the owner wants 100% participation. It's for charity to help the Thanksgiving dinner. The sad thing is the girl who's in charge knows I'm studying. I don't know why she would make it so hard for me. I just want to just give them some money so that they won't say anything.
Rhonda, this must be difficult. It actually makes me think of an outstanding prophet of Jehovah that we can truly learn from. When we study about him, we can really learn the importance of fearing not men, but God.
Well, who is this prophet?
It's Daniel. There were different Bible accounts that took place when Daniel was taken into captivity by Nebuchadnezzar. Jehovah gave him knowledge and insight in all writing and wisdom. And Daniel had understanding in all sorts of visions and dreams, which saved his life. But the one account that really strengthens my faith is when Daniel was thrown into the lion's pit. Daniel was one of the 3 high officials appointed over the 120 satraps who were to rule the kingdom. Excelling greatly in governmental service, because of divine favor, he was about to be elevated over the entire kingdom when envy and jealousy caused the other officials to scheme for his execution.
And why would they be jealous and envious of him? Wasn't he a good man?
Well, let's see what Daniel 6, verses 4 and 5 says of how these officials thought of him. And I'll read that. That's Daniel chapter 6 and verses 4 and 5. It says, "At that time, the high officials and the satraps were seeking to find some grounds for accusation against Daniel respecting matters of state, but they could find no grounds for accusation or anything corrupt, for he was trustworthy and no negligence or corruption could be found in him. These men then said, 'We will find in this Daniel no grounds for accusation at all, unless we find it against him in the law of his God.'" So, do you think they had good reason?
No, they didn't. They said that he was trustworthy and had no corruption could be found in him.
Yes, so they aimed their focus on breaking his integrity, which is why they made the law that for 30 days no one could pray to any god or man except to King Darius, or they would be thrown into the lion's pit. But even knowing this, Daniel still went ahead and prayed as he usually would.
Wow, that was brave on Daniel's part.
I know. Let's read at Daniel chapter 6 and verse 22 to see what took place next. And I'll read that one too. Daniel 6:22. There it says, "My God sent his angel and shut the mouth of the lions, and they have not harmed me, for I was found innocent before him, nor have I done any wrong to you, O king." So, for Daniel's firm integrity and faith, Jehovah sent his angel to deliver him from the lion's mouth. What fine example Daniel set for us today to serve Jehovah with constancy. There was no question about what Daniel would do when faced with tests, whether large or small. He continued in the course he had already established decades earlier, which was loyalty and faithfulness to Jehovah.
You know, Felicia, I think I get the point. I'm not only going to allow anyone or anything to make me compromise my faith.
I'm glad you recognize that. Let's read one last scripture to sum this all up. It's at Colossians chapter 3 and verse 23. Can you read that?
Sure. It reads, "Whatever you are doing, work at it whole soul as for Jehovah and not for men."
So you see, Jehovah knows that serving him whole soul is good for us, and his servants, and as his servants want to display this faith with constancy as Daniel did. Rhonda, as long as you put your full trust in Jehovah and give him your whole soul devotion, he will bless you for that.
Thank you, Felicia. I'm going to say a prayer to Jehovah, and I'm going to talk to the owner directly and let him know that I will not be participating in this event. Thank you for sharing with me Daniel's wonderful example.
Okay, very good, sisters.